with hairstyles like this, we're gonna be ready all summer.
Hey faves, and welcome back. I know it's been a while, so I came back with some heat. So first, I parted out a leave out, basically like we do in quick weaves, and then from that section, I parted it down to my ears from side to side like this. And then I went straight in for the front, where I sectioned it off, each side off into 3 different sections. This is where I bobby pinned them back just to keep them out the way. After that, I start sectioning off my baby hairs because I wanted to do some fluffy edges this time. So I know I needed a lot of edges off this time. Now, I could have just put a clip on my baby hairs, but I felt like braiding them down would keep them more secure so they won't go into those sections when I start working on those sections. Now, out of those 3 sections that I just sectioned off, we're going to start with that middle one, and we're going to apply some edge control all around the perimeter of that section. And now we're going to brush the edge control into that section. This is where I parted it into 3 small squares like this, and then I pinned them out the way, and I started with the one furthest to the back. I applied a little bit of edge control, I brushed it in, and then I went and started putting it into a rubber band. And I made sure that I placed the rubber band to the back of the square, just to make sure everything is even. And another thing, when I place these rubber bands, I only wrapped it around maybe 3 or 4 times because I didn't want these to be tight, because I'm going to place another set of rubber bands on top of these, and you do not want your head to be hurting. I hope you can tell that all 3 of these rubber bands are placed to the back of each square. This is where I start rubbing edge control on each strand just to give it like that sleek look, to make it look as if I straighten my hair. After that, I started placing my additional rubber bands, but I showed that more detailed on the opposite side. This part, I kind of skipped it on this side. So I'm actually going to just fast forward it a little bit just so we can see more details on the other side. Now pay close attention right here. So I attached the first square to the second square, and that's where I did my first additional rubber band. Just like this. I connected it right here. And now this is where I connect those to the very last one. Now this part was my favorite part of the entire hairstyle, so let's get into it. I started with applying edge control everywhere around the section.
Now, similar to what we did on the sides, we're going to part this into 4 small squares instead of 3. This is what it should look like. Now I'm going in and I'm going to part the back section into 2 smaller squares. And I'm going to do that exact same thing to the middle 2 sections as well. For the piece in the front, that one is just going to be one single rubber band.
And the same thing we did on the other ones, we're going to apply edge control all throughout the hair. I don't know if you can tell, but the front piece, I actually just separated the hair into 2 different strands. It's 1 rubber band, but it's broken into 2 hair strands. And I connected the left strand to the left side, and I connected the right strand to the right side. And now, as you can see, I connected the left side to the right side, and then on top I connected the right side onto the left side. And as you can see, it turned out so freaking cute. Yes, this was my favorite part. Now we're gonna apply edge control into the ponytail in the back. I didn't show this part, but I applied spritz on top of the edge control just to give it more of a sleek look, and I blow dried it on cool air. This part, I don't feel like I need to explain. I'd rather you just watch and see how I did the side sections. Now, once I worked my way to the thicker part of my hair, I started sectioning it off into like 2 to 3 sections, and I added edge control and spritz just to give it more of a flat, sleek look. And in my opinion, this part requires a little bit of patience, only because if you just lay it all back as one section, you'll notice how it's not going to be as sleek and flat as I have it on here. Like, do you see this? Do you see this? Like, I'm telling you, just do it section by section, girl. It's gonna be flat. This is where I braided down my natural hair in the back. I put it in a nice little braid, and then I wrapped this paper around my hair, and then I put a rubber band just to secure the paper. This is the hair I will be using, and I doubled my tracks for the first pack. Now I'm going in with the second pack, but this time I did not double the tracks. This is where I pieced off my wraparound, and I started going from the left. I applied some beeswax onto this strand just to make it look like really shiny, and then I brushed it all through. And if I'm being honest, I really do wish I used a little bit more hair than this as my wraparound. I could have used maybe like I could have added like one more piece that was probably like half of this piece, just to make this piece a little thicker. Now when it's time to secure it, you're going to get you a little bit of hair glue and place it in the back like that. And then you're going to lay that piece of hair and rub that on there. And for like the remaining strand, like the one I have in my hand, you're just going to wrap that around. Like, honestly, it doesn't even matter. You see how I'm doing it. Just keep wrapping it around until it's gone. And this is our final result. Oh my god, she is so cute, edges and all. Please leave me some comments down below and let me know what you think about this hairstyle. And if you like this video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and make sure you're subscribed. Okay, bye.